showtime.
What is going on, YouTube universe? This is Zirra, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Zirra Reacts, the channel where we break down, interpret, and do whatever we have to do to videos on the internet. About a year ago, I took my first steps into stepping away or aside from just doing music reactions, and took the advice of a good friend of mine, Rockstar Pool69. You would have seen him in the comment section of pretty much all my videos, surely. He turned around and said, Zirra, my man, check out NASCAR, do some reactions to some NASCAR crashes and all that kind of stuff. And I did. I did a reaction video to a compilation video that had been created and uploaded to YouTube of some of the best NASCAR crashes of all time. And that video really exploded beyond my expectations. And I followed that up with doing a video reacting to the history of NASCAR, because I, being Australian, am a complete noob when it comes to NASCAR, and I wanted to familiarise myself with the sport and kind of some rulings and how, you know, they go about things out there on the track. All the comments I've been receiving since those videos have come out, even to this day, suggest that people at home want to see more NASCAR, and that's what I'm delivering today. What better way to return into the NASCAR fold than reacting to a video compiled by a man named Timothy Brown? Go and check his channel out if you are a NASCAR fan. It will not disappoint. He has thrown together a video showcasing the top 100 crashes of the 2024 NASCAR season. I mean, perfect way to dive back into NASCAR, right? Having a look at the season just gone and all the crashes kind of accumulative throughout that run gives me a little bit of a presumptuous mind and a bit of a expectation when it comes to this video, because the fact that it's going to be top 100, I feel the first 50 might not be as explosive as the top 50, but we'll wait and see. We'll have to find out for ourselves. All I know is after the first NASCAR Crash compilation we have seen, I'm expecting to see some absolute carnage. We're looking for burnouts, spin-outs, pile-ups, backflips, front flips, side flips, and then pretty much every single driver just dusting themselves off and walking away from near-death experiences. It still blows my mind that that happens. But ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Sit back, relax, do whatever you have to do to get yourself into the zone. We'll take a breath together. Let's take a beat. Breathe in, breathe out. And now that we've done that, start your engines, because it's time to dive in to the 100 best crashes of the 2024 NASCAR season.
Oh. Just came down on...
Well, we got a little bit of spinnies. Wasn't a bad one to kick things off. Oh, we might get a little bit of a pile up here.
That might do it.
Not really.
No yellow.
10. Somebody took the long way around.
Yeah, that's Bubba Wallace, I believe.
Oh, here we go.
In trouble, locks him up, catches Truex.
Couple of cars lost in the mix there. I'd be so pissed off if I was one of those drivers.
Back here a little bit further, you see a little tire lock up, a little bit of smoke, and then right there, kind of all on his own, the 8 gets spun around, and they pile in. Such a fast area of the racetrack. I thought that the 12 got through clean, right?
Hang on, I'm going to pause there for a second. I'm just going to bring something up. The reaction time of these drivers, and I know kind of that wasn't a big pile up there, you know, you could probably see it coming, but the more detrimental crashes that happen, like, you know, and you get the big pile ups, but you still see cars dodging and weaving throughout, the reaction time, man, they're on it like that. Not a bad way to kick things off, though. We've had a tasty couple. Let's see if it heats up as we continue on.
So important. You see, just wrong place, wrong time, but
smacked him straight into the wall, the bastard.
Things are going to happen.
And then tail-ended him.
See Cindric come back down and clip that right rear Bubba Wallace.
You see the right rear wheel flopping around. That toe link broke.
Boy,
Oh, he ended up taking 2 cars out.
Austin Dillon had a ringside
Look at all
seat.
2 cars, 1 stone.
And
With a 3 wide, Steve. That is aggressive contact.
Oh, Mom Truex Jr. He's
Oh.
takes Blaney up into the wall with him. 2 of the best cars in practice. I thought Blaney had the best look.
And the speeds they're going at as well.
AJ Allmendinger in the 16 in front of them, and they go.
Oh, that's a big one.
Behind them. The 10
That was a nice one.
minute. So Daniel died.
I think you know what I mean by nice, right?
There's the
Not
10
at all
of
suggesting
Daniel
any of
died.
these crashes are
Sliding
nice.
down the racetrack now.
And all the way up through him.
Oh yeah, you see the 38 car of Todd Gilliland actually.
He's
pull
going
up
to
that
smack
red
into the one in front of him. No, he's
car
going to
right
dodge
there
that.
with the generator logo on the front. It's,
How did Elliott?
See what I mean? Have a look at that. That blue car,
Wow.
just the way it navigated through.
That was so close with Elliott and Bell right there. He
look at
almost
Briscoe.
clipped him.
Look at Ryan Blaney right in the middle of that. Gets rear-ended by Zane Smith. Underneath.
Unreal.
Crash here in the bus stop. The 9 of Brandon Jones gets shoved out of the way.
Straight through the grass.
The old what goes up must come down. Well, what goes off the track normally returns.
Oh, there we go.
The
Nice
9
little knock.
gets right in front of the 87.
These guys are taking big shots that you can really see in that camera angle.
Oh! Oh, that was a little nasty.
Again, it was just all the groups coming
In
together.
the outside lane.
1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank, and away they go.
Yep, there we go. Going to come back into the crowd and take a couple out? No? I'm surprised that only affected 3 cars and only 1 on the secondary.
Of Jesse Love, the right front going down and into
Oh,
the
straight
wall.
into the
He
fence.
goes hard.
Hard into the barricade.
Puts him in bad spots. There he goes.
Oh, here it goes. This is going to cause a pile up. Oh, a little bit of... See what I mean? Look at the reaction time. It's probably not exciting to some people watching, but it's exciting to me, okay?
Why that truck all of a sudden turned right like it did?
And William Byron thought he had a run on the left-hand side.
Oh,
Only for that.
oh! Shit!
Keith hit.
Wow.
Oh, wow, that was a big hit into the side of the track.
And just turned him straight into the outside.
Bang! Watching at the front.
Well, it was tricky. I'm not sure if the 2 was trying to get on the inside or he was just getting pushed so hard.
Yeah.
He ended up in that spot.
That affected more cars than I thought it did. I was watching the 1. I didn't realize the other 2 were going to spin out like that. 34's out of it.
Hard hit for Michael McDowell.
Is that bump you were talking about, Kevin?
It's the car had the top 15.
Oh,
Oh, we got some trucks.
That was a huge hit.
What a bad break that was.
Grant Enfinger straight into Dean Thompson.
That front tire is fucked.
Will they help you enough?
Right here.
Oh, shit! I'm sorry, I didn't expect a car to just go straight to the barricade like that. Bang!
He's done.
Kapow.
Didn't like
Protect here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, without a doubt, the 66 gets into the backbone, turns him sideways. And
Like, that's me after a Vindaloo right there. Something I'm going to point out as well as someone who is completely like bare, barren, and well and truly a virgin when it comes to NASCAR racing. Seeing trucks, seeing utes, seeing all different types of cars, I didn't know that was a thing. I honestly thought it was just the traditional race cars like this that were NASCAR. So seeing trucks and everything else in the mix, it's mind-blowing to me. It's what I'm trying to say, and some of you are probably sitting at home going, oh, this guy has no fucking idea. And no, I do not, which is why it's so exciting.
Top of the screen. Just carrying, you can see he turns to the bottom. Knows he's carrying way too much speed. Wow, a big bounce.
Yeah, a crash on his own accord.
Oh, man, that's a big hit. This is only the second caution today under.
Now, with 5 laps to go.
Oh, definitely going to spin out.
Leader goes around.
Way too fast around the bend. I saw that coming.
In the wall. What a change of events here.
The problem.
That's another one.
big hit. You know, so that was so. Road as we're under caution at lap 176.
Wonder if the spin out on the back end of that car just then knocked the other car.
Accordion effect. We've saw it at Daytona time and time again.
Oh yeah, there's going to be something happening here.
What happened was Todd Gilliland trying to make a hole for.
Yeah, in middle of the pack. Look at that.
Third lane in the middle, stack that whole.
Fucking hell. And still, you see some cars like ducking and weaving through it all.
Right in their lap.
What a mess.
Unbelievable.
It looks a little free coming
That was
up.
the biggest mess we've seen so far.
Oh, and
Five into the wall.
5 gets into the wall. Oh, and
And
then
5
contact with Stefan down
clips
on
the back end of
flat.
45, and
I don't know
45
if he
is
thought the 45
fucked.
ran him into the wall. It was hard to tell from that angle. But definitely an odd spot to see contact.
Yeah, and certainly. And then behind.
Yeah, Greg Van Alsten, the 14 there.
Oh, shit!
Not sure how that happened.
And sure enough, John Hunter Nemechek.
All right, we're watching the car that's colored in yellow, spinning out.
Round it went, right up into the traffic of other cars. Corey LaJoy, nowhere to go.
Oh, that car fucking tried to dodge and had nowhere to go.
Derek Kraus likewise. Barry spins. And Zane Smith hard on the brakes, avoids serious contact.
Stays off of everyone, but just remarkable to execute once it gets away from you at 180 miles per hour.
Fucking hell, I would be terrified to spin out into a pack of cars going that fucking fast.
Contact from the 28 truck right there of Keith McGee.
Incredible. And he fits into that category.
Oh!
Chastain's involved. Noah Gregson, Eric Jones, Kyle Lawson. Such a calm point.
Holy shit!
Too wide or single file, and all of a sudden chaos.
Go drivers right up against the wall, and then Christopher Bell will angle his car in. Larson, Larson's in.
Oh, you're gone.
We'll go windshield deep. Kyle Larson locks it down and slams.
Seemed a bit tired to me.
Both wondering why there was a yellow, because he looked like he was just slow, but we didn't see this. A huge hit for the 16 of Allmendinger going in
For an accident this year. So Allgaier, his Father's Day weekend not ending the way he wanted it to.
Oh, that's a nice little pile up back there.
Big hit for Brandon.
About 5 or 6 cars involved.
You can see. I don't know if that's a left front.
Well, there's
line,
a
but
car.
The 48, the
Well,
48 of Parker Kligerman.
Fucking 4 cars bang into the barricade on their own.
because there's cars in front.
Right, so he chose that, got the shove from the 48. Now the 48's clear.
Yeah, the leader.
Justin Hill out of shape.
The leader got clipped and now they're all going to suffer for it.
Oh my God! I thought you were gonna say.
And there's the caution. 5th caution of the afternoon.
5 cars taken out because second place clipped the leader.
With it, and Corey wound up with a spot.
Oh, they're wrecking behind him. Dean Thompson, the 5 truck goes around. Collects the 46, Thad Moffitt, the 88 of Matt Crafton.
Off of turn 2.
Whoa, into the wall.
Connor Mozak into the wall.
And there it goes around Tyler Ankrum.
Ankrum of the 18. William Sawalich out of shape.
Wow.
And this can happen.
I've got a question. I've got a question for the NASCAR fans at home. Are there different reaction times depending on vehicles? Like, are the racers driving trucks, are they slower to respond? Are the car, like the more traditional NASCAR cars, are they quicker in response? I'm curious to know, because it definitely seems like the trucks are a bit more sluggish, and I put that down to obviously the way they are built. But that could just be me. That could be the way the video's been put together. I don't know. So feel free to let me know down below in the comments.
A lot at this racetrack. Contact on restarts. Crafton, the 3-time series champion in that bright yellow. And
Yep.
there goes Crafton.
And there goes a couple. There goes 1, 2. There's a 3rd in the middle, just taking out a 4th, taking out a 5th, taking out a 6th.
Ty Dillon in the 25.
Tilling into the outside.
There's a 7th.
Contact with that Moffitt.
There's an 8th. Make that 9. Wow.
Here's your push. Still bottom at 3 for the lead.
His teammate slapped the wall. And there goes Sage Karam.
And there goes a handful of cars.
Another crash at Daytona. Justin Allgaier hopping through the grass.
What a mess is right, Andy.
Are there dirty drivers out there that initiate contact on purpose to cause crashes?
The 18, that stacks everybody up.
Or is that just a Hollywood thing?
Sammy Smith,
That was rather big.
Damage right there. Got
That's
hit in the
a
right
that's a
front
fair
tire.
bulk of cars.
Look at it from this angle. Oh, that is hard hit. It narrowed that car.
Dawson Cram. First, here's what happened.
Oh, yep.
He gets kind of tagged down into turn 1 and hard into the outside wall.
Tagged on the
Real
turn
hard
into the wall,
hit.
back of the car is fucked.
Part 1 of the highlights.
There'll be a wreck in front of him. It's just been terrible.
Oh yeah.
Pretty
big hit right there for the 23.
Yeah, that's held up a
This
big
is what we
portion
talk
of the
about,
race
you know,
right there.
Everybody's like
bump in turns 3 and
A
4.
lot of the
You have
grid
to-
caught behind that.
Depends on your car as to how you have to go over that bump. But if the car is not pointed, ooh.
Yeah.
See John Hunter.
Pay attention to one car and there's another 2 fucking around in the back.
Alex Bowman.
I think Bowman got checked.
A big push by the 5, and up the racetrack he catches the 1. Chastain into the wall. Big
There's another hit that
comes
makes
out
more
again.
contact, that makes more contact. Chain reaction.
Gabe Hart said, I only have 1 chance at a green-white checkered. As we see all
driving that thing through the side window. See, it's just a stack up. Yeah.
Wow.
Tell what caused it, but
You
it's all
honestly,
stack up.
if you think you're going to be tailgating some bastard that close and not crash, you got another thing coming. Here comes the top 50, ladies and gentlemen.
There's no way at that point in the racetrack that is purely driver error.
Out of 3 wide, guys blocking. It's 77.
The 12. 12 was sideways, looks like.
Order as Denny was. And look at this, 3 wide. Wow, we got a caution. Multi-car incident. Ty Gibbs.
Yeah, that's 8 cars I just counted.
Wallace's playoff hopes.
I'm liking that we're getting variety in the types of crashes that we're seeing. Some of them are very minimal, some of them more over the top.
To drive a race car, right? With everything we see him do, and then you take a race car that could run.
That's
up
taken
front
out. That's
with
taken out
great
maybe
raw
6.
speed, and you put him in these air situations, and his car spins out.
That initial car just hits a couple, then they hit a couple, and it's like dominoes. They just keep falling down.
And when you get back here, now you're.
You see him always checking up. And I mean, it's something you notice with these Xfinity cars compared to the Cup cars. You know, the front bumpers are so much weaker on these cars, and they fold up a lot easier. That there's a couple bumps.
On it, but right here, look at this push.
Oh yeah, here we go.
From the 7, he's going to get into the wall. They wreck in turn 3. Cole Custer.
Little bit of a battle going awry, and a handful of cars suffer the consequence.
They were actually going to the back anyway after qualifying.
The 51 big crash is around. Also the 21 car.
Oh, that's yeah.
After starting in the back,
that was a little nasty.
Has Suarez got something special like he did in February? They're crashing.
Who gives a fuck about Suarez? There's a crash going on at the back. These poor drivers that are trying to get out of the way of the collisions and just get clipped anyway. Oh, you can see where this is going. I saw that. I could have pinpointed that.
The 8 of Kyle Busch was the one
wow.
who went down and came back up. Harrison Burton sliding.
All but clear. I think he's going to clear him off the 2.
I think you're right, Clint.
Trouble off turn 2.
Big Rick.
Around goes Wallace.
Oh, yeah.
And 1 car hard.
Let's just make a new barricade for all these cars to drive around, shall we?
That's William Byron, guys.
Play stacks on.
Group of spotters down here as Allgaier gets sideways and into the wall in turn number 4. We talked about how narrow that was. There's tire barriers right there.
It's a very narrow turn.
We see another contact right
But
there.
some of those cars coming around that bend blind.
Driver's side into a concrete barrier.
Yeah.
Again, the 45 of Alon Day.
Right here, the 91. Toward the bottom, and there it is.
Oh.
Tad Boyd, the spotter, was right. That was.
That's AJ in the 16 that went to the outside of the 1.
Yeah, and almost like the 1 just
That's
came
one that's
around
caused a little bit of a spread. And more interjection in the back there.
Watch it again.
I'm curious, is it just the innate speed that the cars are going at that sometimes throws it off, or is it something to do with the tires, you know, how the car's structured? Again, stupid questions to some, but I'm still trying to take in all this knowledge and really build upon that. And some of these crashes we have seen so far just seems that the driver has gotten a little bit too ahead of themselves and driving a little bit too fast, not slowing down enough in time, taking the wrong bend. I don't know if it's a combination of all, if it's just a little, I don't know. Please inform me, please.
24 to go. Everybody knows it's go time. Contact.
Oh, and a wreck. Jesse Love gets turned
Yeah,
around.
that's going to take out a decent portion of the middle of the grid there.
Jones, the 27 of Jeff Burton. And a lot of steel gets messed up.
What's worse is when the car gets hit and then comes in and out of the traffic.
Did not clear Sieg and got into the wall with the right front. The 9 of Brandon Jones is sideways. Oh, and a little contact there as well. Line with a little momentum.
Oh, it is.
Oh!
The 5 of Alfredo was involved.
Fucking hell.
Jeffrey Earnhardt in the 26 has caught experience. Scan the QR code or visit NASCAR.com, and we've got a crash on the track.
Oh, we got a crash, all right.
Of Shane Van Gisbergen is involved, as well as the 19, Taylor Gray. Big damage.
You said, well, you just want to be the front of your strategy. Oh, man, big wreck.
Oh, and hit again.
Oh,
that's
impact.
a 24 of William Byron. A.J. Allmendinger in the 16 involved as well.
Leland Honeyman Jr. was also there in a 42.
Oh, there we go. Going to bounce back into traffic and cause more.
Let's ride now with Cole Custer. This is our forward performer.
Insane.
This black truck of Brett Holmes. Look at the job he
does.
He's up high in the middle of the crash. Down low, barely gets through.
I'm telling you, I think Ankrum's going to be okay, guys. I don't think there's any damage.
Again, these poor bastards trying to dodge and weave.
Phil. I think both of those.
Getting caught up in the mix. See, that just looks like too fast, lost control of the car.
Entering turn 3, it's just very odd. It's that time of year, though, Diff.
Pretty violent.
The dash cam footage just makes it so much worse.
Better than if second was broken free, so he can control. And there goes Justin Allgaier out of line and hard into the wall.
Fuck.
That was a hard hit, man.
Final lap, stage 1. Caution is out for Justin Allgaier.
And then nothing's gone right since.
Watch his hit on the right side of the screen for the 5. Look right. Nosed right in.
Yeah, that's a concrete wall over there, too, it looks like.
On the 1, not be very good. It looks like the 9. Oh, we have a big.
Oh, here we go. Right over the line, too.
A.J. Allmendinger.
It produces our 4th caution of the night.
Worst place for it to happen, right on that bend.
Have a good start. He was on the bottom lane. Think that was part of it.
John, on an even check, it looked like he was wrecked by his teammate Chandler Smith. Now they're wrecking all over at the front of the field, guys.
Teammates working together, huh? A little bit of shake and bake.
All around they go. Corey Heim.
Yeah, that's going to be a big pile up, that one.
Darlington caution comes out for the 6th time. Raja Karuth
Having to dodge through that smoke, let alone cars moving back into the traffic.
Spotter says clear up, you better be there.
Oh, crash!
Oh, here we go.
Slam together, and Harrison Burton takes a wild ride through the
Because they're definitely coming back in.
up into more.
Bang.
Gets tagged, turned around, and 5 cars are in it.
Earlier that was the right way to make the pass, but the 5 is just refusing to miss the corner. And when he turns left, this is what happens.
Yeah, Riley needed to give him a little more space right there. Had he...
Top 20. I love that we're getting some fan cams as well. Different perspectives. I can dig it.
Here comes Joey Logano with a big stomp. Boom!
Oh, here we go.
Ryan Blaney at the end of stage 2. Ross Chastain as well.
And through the tri-oval, Ankrum goes around. They're crashing behind Grant Enfinger, who has won for a 2nd time in his career.
2 separate crime scenes there.
Superspeedway.
Oh, we got spinners in the back.
Right on the bend.
First time we've seen something like that today.
Oh my goodness.
The 19, man.
That held up a huge portion of the grid.
First yellow for an incident today. Big damage for Brandon Jones, and Ty Gibbs, who lost all of that position on the pit lane, has heavy damage. His teammate Chandler Smith.
They can't get around. Whoa! Keselowski gets turned by William Byron. Blaney gets caught up. Gilliland, Truex, Hamlin.
Yeah, they're definitely saving the big hitters for last. That's one of the biggest pile-ups we have seen in this video. That's fucking insane. And yet some cars are just driving through it unscathed.
He's got Sammy Smith on the inside, and around they go.
And into the traffic they go. Oh, fuck.
For the back, the 9 involved as well.
Oh, big still wrecking. Parker Kligerman's in it.
Yeah, big move there. Kligerman straight up the...
That was big for Creed to get to 2nd. He is plenty good on fuel. Meanwhile, Herbst gets turned in front of the back half of the top 10. Another car slams into the wall. They are wrecking hard on the back straightaway as everybody piles in. Caution flag is
And what
out.
makes it worse is obviously they're driving through all this smoke, not seeing what's ahead of them, and that's just going to fuck things up even worse. Oh, that car's just straight on flames.
And just like last year, Blaney gets caught up in the big one.
There we go. And we have our first caution of the night. It's going to be Sam Mayer in that one.
Well, there's another car involved.
Thankfully, that one wasn't as bad as what it could have been.
Trying to figure out how those other
And thankfully, up until this point in time, we haven't seen anything that could have potentially caused serious harm. That's going to be a big pile.
Larson is in it, Reddick's in it, Logano, Wallace, Haley.
Good to give credit to these drivers where it counts, man. Top 10, here we go.
Elliott's gone, Keselowski, Reddick, 2 playoff drivers in this wreck.
Orange is going to go straight back in. Oh, there we go. We got a little bit of flippy flip. First flip of the video. He's just on the comms. Yep. I'm fine, mate. It's all good. Just doing a backflip. Oh!
Anything, there'll be a lot of questions and a lot of work done after this accident.
Oh, there's been so much time spent on this to prevent it from happening, but, you know, obviously more work to do.
2 by 2 for 5th.
Number 8.
The 88 gets caught up in Carson Quapple.
Wow. Oh!
The caution comes out. That will end the race. Upside down and over. Goes to 28.
How are they just walking away unscathed?
Here we go. Cindric's gone, so too is Logano.
Yeah, that's taking out a big portion.
In there.
Have a look at all the cars.
The whole field. My goodness.
Fucking hell.
Something stacked everybody up on the front 2 rows.
And a wreck in turn 1.
Here we go.
The caution comes out. There'll be another restart.
Yeah, for the 4th time today, we've seen a big pile up on the restart.
John Hunter Nemechek involved in the 42. Oh, there's Denny Hamlin, who had just come to pit.
Very clear information.
Top 5.
Whoa!
Whoa!
One for Larson. That car just snapped on him and went straight into the wall.
Hold on, Judd, hold on.
You feeling a bit hot because your car's on fire, mate?
I don't know if I blew a tire or what.
Commit to running as long as they can, but these guys are...
Trouble here, guys.
Yep.
It's Bubba Wallace and Eric Jones.
You can see the car starting to shake. You knew it was coming.
What happened? You couldn't do that. They were single file.
Yeah,
fucking hell, look at the car!
Eric Jones's car.
Final 3.
Oh, Berry's gone, and he goes up and over.
Wow. Oh, fuck. I don't. The engineering of these cars have.
And there's a crash.
Oh.
Trucks up in the air. Nick Sanchez leading.
I'm very keen to see what made number 1.
Here with the pace car.
We've got an honourable mention here.
The barrels on pit entry.
The pace car hit the barrels.
Final time off of turn number 4. Here comes Brad to the bottom. Michael McDowell throws the block, and Brad gets into him. Michael McDowell into the fence. They're crashing further back.
Oh yeah, they're crashing further back.
Tyler Reddick gets there first. Tyler Reddick across the line. Other cars spinning and crashing further back. It's all
Wonder if that was a
Tyler
takedown or
Reddick
whether that
gets
was
to
just
the
a legitimate
line first
stuff
after
up by
a
the
massive
lead
crash
the lead
coming
car.
through
It
the
does look like it
trioval.
might have copped a knock from second place.
On the driver's side door, the full length of this short straightaway past the start-finish line. Safety trucks are rolling immediately. Most of the field came flying apart in the crash here in the tri-oval, but what a crash we had here. Not sure which car that was.
I appreciate the commentary in these videos too. It kind of gives an
car
extra
up
insight.
against the safer barrier.
That was fucking insane. I feel that was a good array of crashes, and probably a sentence not many people have ever spoken before, but to see the different iterations of like small little fender benders here and there to, you know, a little bit of a spin out to then, you know, your big explosive over the top theatrical style like flips and spin outs and pile ups and everything combined, as I said at the top of the video, still blows my mind that people can be involved in wrecks that are, you know, so destructive and pretty much just brush themselves off and have no even need to go to the hospital. Like, you know, it's just amazing to see the engineering that goes into creating these vehicles to ensure the safety for the drivers, and obviously the protocols the drivers would have to go through in learning how to become a driver, you know, because there'd be safety protocols and there would be those kind of things. And I'm really looking forward to deep diving into those more as I watch more of these NASCAR videos. And trust me, I've got a few lined up ready to go. So if you're a NASCAR fan and you've rocked up today to watch this video, I've got you. Don't worry. For the NASCAR fans out there, if you have any videos directly that you would like to see me react to, do leave a comment down below and let me know. It is the comments that have been left in the past that kind of guide me to videos like the one we have watched today, and that have kind of suggested the videos that I've got in the wings queued up and ready to go. And I truly appreciate all the comments that come through, not just speaking about the video at hand, but kind of giving me a deeper dive into rulings and, you know, speaking about drivers that have passed away in the past and the safety measures that have increased since then, or, you know, the fact that the tracks have now changed and there's new circuits for cars to drive on and the rulings are different. It's really interesting as a content creator to sit back and see so many people come into the fold collectively to bring about more knowledge for myself, and that just speaks to the community we are building here. So thank you guys so much for that. That is it for today's video though. I do hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, I would appreciate it if you hit that like button down below. If you want to join the community that we are slowly building together, hit that subscribe button as well. Feel free to share this video out to your friends. I think the YouTube algorithm might kick in if you do so. So if you want to help your boy out, there's numerous ways you can do so. But that's it from me, guys. I'm out of here, and as always, I will catch you guys next time.